Hey guys, take number 2 after some technical difficulties earlier with tip number 6, the first attempt. As I was saying in the last video, I think there was a bit of a problem with the sound earlier, so I had to delete that one. As I was saying, this one's going to be marketing. I'm going to be talking about marketing for tradesmen or small trade businesses, or even medium-sized trade businesses, and some of the tips that you could possibly employ if you're not already, and just some of my thoughts on the whole marketing side of things. So tradesmen and small trade businesses fall into the category of feast and famine, and that's a really common thing, and it's something I fell into myself. And that is a case of going out, getting loads of work, even by word of mouth or friends or family, and thinking, I've got plenty of work here now. I can carry on. So you go and do the work, and you carry on doing the work, and all of a sudden that comes to an end, sometimes quite abruptly, and you've got no work to carry on with. So then you have to go out and you start marketing. Well, that's not the way to run a business. And some of you think, well, that's common sense. Well, it's absolutely not. It's actually not that common. So so I just want to mention a few of the key things that I started to do in my business that really helped me out and skyrocketed the sales. One of them is Google AdWords. Now, some of you may have heard of it. Some of you may be already using it. And basically, for those of you who don't, is Google AdWords is you basically bid on a word like plumber or plumbing in your area, or in our case, we were bidding on the whole of London, which was quite expensive. I think we were paying about £15 a click at our highest point. But in a local area, that would be a lot less expensive. So that's a good way to go. And that is predominantly more for the reactive side of things. So if someone's got a plumbing emergency, they're going to go along to Google AdWords. They're not going to go to Facebook, which is the next thing I'm going to come on to. So first thing, Google AdWords, a very good way to go. Quite expensive, can be quite expensive because you've got a lot of people bidding on the same keywords. So moving on. Actually, no, not moving on. Google AdWords. It's highly unlikely that a lot of people and a lot of tradesmen like myself will be able to actually do AdWords. It can be quite complicated in terms of the analytics and the metrics and what you have to look for and the way to set it up. Google actually set it up for you for free, and they will manage your account for you for free. I'm not advocating Google or their Google bots at all, but they do get you up and running. They do get you going. They did start making us money in the beginning, until such point as we felt like we needed an agency to take over. So anyway, yeah, that's AdWords done. Facebook is great, and Facebook, I think, is the one of the I was going to say the new, but it's not new at all. It's one of the ways, and one of the less expensive ways of actually getting some traffic. Now, there's a lot of free ways on Facebook, and one of the tips I'll start off with is in the marketplace. You can put up ads and you can put up things for sale, etc. Well, a cheeky tip is you can actually put your own advert in that section, so that when people look through it, they can see your ad. It's just another place where you can get your own brand and yourself out there. So that's a cheeky little tip for Facebook. Moving on to Facebook ads. Facebook ads are fantastic. They're not that expensive, but Facebook, you got to remember, is Facebook is for branding. So like I said in the first Google ads, they're not going to go to Facebook if they're in need of an emergency plumber. They're absolutely not. So it's to build a brand, and it's more for the planned works, and for people taking your brand and knowing your brand and getting yourself out there. So that's Facebook. Again, Facebook you can do yourself. It's a lot easier than Google Ads, and you could put an ad together. It's have a go. You don't have to spend too much money on it. But if you really did want to get a good campaign going, I would say you would probably better off going to someone who is a Facebook expert or an ads expert. That would be the best way to go. And then the next way I want to move on to is email. Now, email falls into a category of its own, and it's got a couple of different purposes. One of the purposes is for new clients. You can send out a mail shot, so you can buy a list of like 10,000 estate agents or property management companies, and you can send it out to them. The other key way, which I think a lot of people miss, is marketing back to the customers you're already working for. A lot of people, and myself included, for a long time forgot about the customers that we were working for, and actually only was looking for new customers, when in actual fact under our noses were fantastic clients that were using other companies for stuff that we did. So it was when I realised that I started marketing to them, and they were like, "Oh right, okay, I didn't realise you'd done drainage. Oh, I didn't realise you'd done you know, your locksmiths. I wasn't aware. You know, that's my fault." So one thing I would say is the email side of things is good. It's a slower burn. It's a lot slower burn. Obviously, the clients you've already got is a very quick, that's the first place everyone should look before doing any marketing, is your clients you've already got. Then move on to new customers. That is the three main things that I would say that you really need to concentrate on in your marketing area. Avoid the feast and famine. You know, if anyone tells you you don't need marketing, you absolutely do. It's one of the key fundamental building blocks to running a business, and you really do need to have it. So I'm going to leave you with that one. If you need any help or any tips, or you want to talk to me, I'm happy to just get on the phone and talk to anyone and help anyone out, because I know what a lonely place it is out there, and being an entrepreneur is a lonely place. You're on your own, and you're carving out your own path. So if you want to chat, you know, there's no obligation to hire me or do anything. It's literally a chat. You know, I like helping people, and that's what I want to do. So until the next tip, speak to you soon. Thanks for listening.
Hey, so hopefully you really loved that video and the business advice and the tips that was in there for you. Listen, I've put 20 years of knowledge into all of these tips, and everything that I do, I'm ultimately here to help tradesmen create the businesses they've always wanted. So if this tip resonated with you and you found something there, or you've learned something, leave me a comment below, the comments box just here. And I will respond to you personally. I love responding personally to people and interacting with people that are watching my videos, because ultimately I want more people to watch my videos and get the message out there that we need to be more educated when it comes to approaching a trades business. So again, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button to like this video. I really appreciate people liking my videos. And then that means I can make more of the ones that are actually resonating with people. If you want to get notifications of more of these videos, hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell button, and then you'll get notified when I post up a video. If you want to take your business to the next level, I also have another training which is coming up called the Trade Success Secrets Training. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the link in the comments below, or in the space below, so you can register for that and save your seat in the upcoming online training. So that's it from me. Thank you for watching this video. If you do want to learn more and you've got time, you can jump on the other videos we've got within this channel, and you can find more tips and more tricks on how to run your trades business. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.